Hi, my name is Seval, and today I woke up and wanted to run a marathon in Crocs.
I've been humble too long, yeah. Tell them all to stay calm, yeah. Tell them all to move on, yeah. Fucking my posters, say now. They be lost in the sauce.
So let's put these beauties in sport mode.
Had to get my point across, yeah. Heard them lasers talking down and we don't pay that no mind. Didn't need to watch them know that I'll be here in no time. Put a candle on and had to tell them they could blow mine. Lights, camera, action, ayy, shows. Ayy, I'm smoking that dope from Edmund. We the new meth and red.
1 kilometer into the run and the Crocs feel good. It's absolutely no problem running, but I have to admit that this is the first time I'm ever using Crocs in my life. I've never had a pair, so I don't know how comfy they are, but I guess we'll find out. One thing that is concerning me is that I feel tired already. My running form is not great. I've been skydiving and doing all other things than running this summer, so let's hope that I have the condition to even run a marathon. I don't even know if I could do this with regular shoes right now. 8 kilometers done, and I have one thing to say. These Crocs are actually pretty good to run in. I'm surprised. Before I ran, I looked up on the internet to see if anyone else had done something like this. And I saw one guy who ran a half marathon in like 1:10 or something. Well, he actually did it in 1 hour and 6 minutes. Kinda crazy. But my point was really that I could only find one other guy that have done a full marathon in Crocs. And he used over 7 hours. So I was kinda confident that if I just finished the marathon, I would have run the fastest marathon in Crocs ever. And this guy ran it with socks. That's not how you're supposed to do it, is it? At least that's not how I did it. One thing that's funny is all the smiles I get along the road. I don't blame them. I would have smiled myself. I would have filmed someone and filmed their reaction for you, but I don't feel so good about pushing a GoPro up in a stranger's face. I'm getting so many laughs that way, and I enjoy it. Now the sun is out, my body feels okay. I've just done 11-12 kilometers, but everything feels good, life is good. Let's do this! Woo! From 12 to 20 kilometers I felt good, but when I got close to 20 kilometers I started to get tired and I really felt my lack of training hitting me. After 21 kilometers I decided to take a break to see if my feet were doing okay. After all, it was my first time ever wearing Crocs. Surprisingly, everything is good. I guess it's just to finish the second half of the marathon. 1 half marathon done, 1 to go. Easy peasy. That's a lie. Okay, so I'm just finished with a half marathon. Just before the little break I had, I didn't feel great, but I ate a banana and got a small check on my feet and they're looking really good, so now I'm ready to do the second marathon, or second half marathon. I don't know if you can hear me well right now. I'm finished with 27 kilometers and I'm tired. I'm not used to running this kind of distances anymore. As I've said before, the shoes are really okay, they're good to run in, but they doesn't give you as much help as running shoes. This is gonna be a long run. I've used 2 hours and 15 minutes and I'm way behind my normal marathon pace. I'm finished with 31 kilometers and I had forgot how freaking hard a marathon is. It is 11 kilometers left and I don't really have big problems with my feet. My Crocs, my beautiful Crocs by the way, are doing okay, but the thing is I'm not used to running in these kind of shoes. So for 2 reasons, this marathon is really tiring. The first reason is that I haven't run a marathon for like 2 years. Before COVID was the last one. I haven't really been running long trips. I've only done like short runs, and I can feel that by now. And the second thing is that I'm used to getting a little bit of help from my running shoes, and I feel like even though the Crocs are doing okay, they doesn't give me as much help as normal running shoes. And when each step is a little bit harder, the full marathon is gonna be a lot harder. I don't know how many steps you do in a normal full marathon, but when each step is like 1% harder, I really feel it. And that's why I had to take a little bit of a break now, collect myself, take a sip of water, and I will be back up again and running. 11 more to go. I am going to finish this, even though this is going to be my slowest marathon ever and my hardest marathon ever. I've now finished with 33 kilometers, and the strangest thing happened. A stranger come over to me and gave me a croissant, or a brioche as they call it in Italy. And I don't know why, but I've been running the same place back and forth, so I guess he must have seen me and seen how tired I was. So he gave me this croissant. It's a really bummer that I couldn't get it on camera, but it really gave me that extra boost, the motivation that I need for the last 9 kilometers. And it was even with chocolate, my favorites, even though it's a little bit hard eating a croissant while running. For my last 7 kilometers, I'm mostly just talking nonsense and trying to breathe properly. My pace was just getting slower and slower, and I gave up on doing a 4-hour marathon when I was passed by some guys in their 60s. Even if I ran slow, I was getting closer to the goal line. One kilometer left. I don't have the energy to celebrate. They did it! Okay, that was maybe a little bit too much of a celebration for such a stupid accomplishment. This is what it really looked like.